Enjoying a nice cup of coffee. Oh boy, is it nice. How do you guys drink your coffee? Me personally, I'm a 3 sugars, 2 creams kind of guy. I like for it to have color, but it has to have that coffee flavor, you know? Ooh, that's a bad one. Oh, dude, look at that door. Oh, the door. Giving it a couple of seconds before we actually start the show. I do want to thank everybody for being here. If you are here now and I can't see you. Rat News Weekly will commence shortly.
I can't describe it. It's just something that I felt like I was at home with. And
Well, all right.
I sort of enjoyed playing and listening.
How's everybody doing? Welcome all to another episode of Rat News Weekly. Rat News for Rat Dudes. I'm here to give it to you. I'm your buddy Hobo F. You know, a lot of stuff happens on a week-to-week basis. A lot of stuff kind of just goes between the cracks. You know, you don't really pick up on these things because the news only wants to give you the stuff that's scary. You know, they only want you to read the stuff that's going to get you to actively keep reading. But not me. No. I don't give a shit about that. I'm here to give you the news that's worth knowing. You know, good stuff for humankind, and also stuff that you should have awareness of. You know, that kind of stuff. Anyway, without a further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Guess what, everybody? Escape from Tarkov is finally confirmed to be coming to Steam. That's right. Earlier this week, it accidentally made its way onto Steam listings and was promptly removed. And Nikita actually went onto Twitter to confirm. Guess what, everybody? Tarkov is going to be coming to Steam pretty soon. So we're finally there. This is what they officially call the final stretch. Once it's on Steam, like, that's it, dude. It's an actual fucking video game. So you can look forward to that. Oh, hey, Tess. What's up, dude? Welcome to Rat News Weekly. So yeah, you can look forward to Escape from Tarkov coming to Steam soon, according to Battlestate Games and Nikita. Excellent. All right. This one's a cute one, right? Pebbles Cereal is apparently doing a pop-up store where people have to pay for their cereal using piles of rocks. Yes, you, if you are lucky enough to live in one of the 3 cities with rock in their name, or Bentonville, Arkansas, you will be able to buy a box of Pebbles with a handful of Pebbles. Isn't that neat? This is one of those, like, news stories that, like, someone delivers while they're holding, like, a small dog, like a Pomeranian or something. Like, isn't that neat? Oh, wow. Lucky customers getting to buy Pebbles with Pebbles. Oh my goodness. Must be great. Yeah. If you're lucky enough to live in one of the cities with rock in the name, or, again, Bentonville, Arkansas, home of the Walmart headquarters, you too can get yourself a box of Fruity Pebbles with a handful of regular Pebbles. Actually, I think you could choose between Fruity and Cocoa. So, isn't that great? I'm stroking a pretend Pomeranian right now, by the way. Oh, and Tess, we are doing Rat News Weekly first, and then we're going to be doing all of the other gameplay stuff. I want to get Rat News Weekly done while I have energy in me, where we do a whole bunch of Counter-Strike that has that sapped out of me, like, hurting the soul, you know? Anyway, next bit of news. This one's nice and positive. James Gunn officially announced Man of Tomorrow, the sequel to this year's Superman, is going to be releasing in theaters July 9th, 2027. This is confirmed by everybody. Nicholas Hoult, David Cornsweet, James Gunn. Everybody has confirmed this is happening. They also confirmed this with pictures of Lex Luthor in a super suit and Superman with a screwdriver. Yeah. No, this is going to be neat. Look, this new Superman movie, super divisive. A lot of people were wanting some more grittiness, like the Zack Snyder stuff. A lot of people wanted some goofy comic book stuff, which is what ended up getting delivered with that movie. I thought it was great. Honestly, divisive is kind of good, because that means it was actually trying to achieve something, and I enjoyed the movie, you know? That's it. That's the long and short of it. I thought it was a great movie. I can't wait for the sequel. James Gunn is doing good. Also, watch Peacemaker Season 2. It's a really good show. Next bit of news here. And this is something for the 30-year-olds out in the audience. If you're too old, you've been having a rough take of life, I got some good news for you. Steve Burns, the original Blue's Clues host, is launching his own podcast called Alive. He wants to make it Blue's Clues for adults and offer people who love the show when they were kids emotional support and education now that they've grown up. Is there like a genre for this? Is this a thing? Is there a genre for like kids stuff for adults? Because if so, I mean, you know, that's cool. That's nice. Honestly, I've always liked Steve. I liked him even when the fucking rumors were going around that he became a heroin addict after the Blue's Clues show. That is not a real thing, by the way. That's just one of those fucking street rumors before the internet was a big thing. Like Marilyn Manson removing his own rib to suck his own wiener. Yeah, that was just a rumor. I'm happy that Steve Burns is doing good, and I am stoked to give it a listen to some of the highlights from the podcast. I hope it does offer handy stuff like being able to do your taxes, because I don't know why. They never taught us how to do that when we were going to school, and it feels like maybe they should have. Steve Burns can cover that. Oh, this one's cute too. There's a lot of cute shit coming up in the news these days. Oh, let me read what Tesla said. Is there any chance we could do Tark before Metal Eden? I kind of plan on going to sleep earlier tonight, but I really don't want to miss a turkey. For you, dude, I will do the Tark before Metal Eden. Okay? For you. We'll run one. See here? Getting back to the cuteness, right? Or technically it's Japanese, so we should call it kawaii. Japanese grandmas aged 75 and above are being rented. It gets better, I swear. As anime VTubers. The $20 an hour of service being offered by a VTuber agency offers live chats with them for advice and support. And before you ask, no, I have not done my due diligence. I haven't researched to see if you can get a broken English-speaking Japanese granny to give you kind words and support. Yeah, say things like "gambare, gambare" in your fucking ear. You know, I have not done that research, and I'm sorry. I've failed you as a news reporting rat in that aspect. But yeah, if you do need something like this in your life, avenues are there for you to research and get this going. $20 an hour is actually perfectly affordable. So, there you go. This one's a little bit speculative here. Yeah, no, Japanese grandmas, dude. They're great. They're great. They're getting their work done, you know? They're putting things into society. They're helping society. Launch another car down this hill before we continue here. This one's a little speculative, but Valve has registered a new trademark on something called the Steam Frame. So originally this was rumored to be a new VR headset. Working title was the Deckard, famous Blade Runner character, but now a lot of people are thinking that this is actually going to be some sort of operating system or PC components that make up a Steam frame. Like I said, it's speculative. I don't really understand too much on what's going on with the name Steam Frame, besides the fact that it's a great name. But, yeah. Your networking hardware, first listed publicly this week, the name Steam Frame is to be used for computer hardware, computer networking hardware, computer peripherals, computer hardware, and computer software for the reproduction, processing, and streaming of audio, video, data, text, and multimedia content. This is a report from uploadvr.com. Over the past 4 years, Valve has repeatedly confirmed that it's working on a new headset, strongly hinting that it will have a focus on wireless streaming from your PC. In this time, many references to a Valve headset called Deckard, one I was telling you guys about, have been found in the code of SteamVR, and Roy controller models were discovered late last year. So Valve is up to something, dude. Valve's trying to be all sneaky and shit. I'm excited, man. Anything Valve makes, really, I don't want to dick ride too hard on these dudes, but anything they make is really kind of moving us forward in terms of like technological tiers kind of shit. So I'm stoked. Let's see what they make. Steam Frames. I don't know what they are yet, but I'm sure they're going to be cool. Let me launch this car down this hill one more time. Take another sip of my coffee. I'm excited. I'm very excited. More concerned about the fact that grannies have to work at that age. That's a thing in Japanese culture. They want to be useful to society. So I think it's great that if they're gonna be doing something, it's something as chill as just VTubing. Cough, cough, hint, hint. Let's see here. Oh, this one's kind of depressing, actually, but I feel like I need to report this kind of shit. Breaking news as of like 2 days ago. The US now has more unemployed people than job openings. I'm not going to go into any more details than that. I did, in fact, pull up a little article just to have it up for you guys that need a visual aid for this kind of shit, but I can't read this, but these bars, that's bad. That's bad. Whatever the fuck is going on here, that's terrible, okay? That's it. That's all I'm going to say on that. Moving on. Oh, this one's gonna be funny. This one's also kind of depressing, but in a funny way. Kind of like the car being made into a ball right now. Anyway, body cam footage of a Chuck E. Cheese mascot being arrested has been released by the Tallahassee Police Department. I have this queued up for you guys. Yep. There he is, dude. Look at him. They went right to his place of work. Can you believe that? Not even the decency to wait for Chuck E. Cheese to get home. Yeah, just in case you were wondering what they had to go into his fucking job for, they arrested him for credit card fraud. So yeah, Chuck E. Cheese, man. It'd be real funny if they let him go to jail wearing that fucking outfit. Yep. Hey, this next one is also depressing, but in different ways, okay? I'm just telling you to get prepped. It's all on the Daily Dose. Daily Dose of Internet, dude. That's a good show right there. Alright, so this one's actually pretty interesting, because it's weird that it's not happening. So Steven Spielberg apparently really wanted to direct a Call of Duty movie. Apparently he's a huge gamer and plays COD. He pitched his vision to Activision, and he reportedly wanted final cut and full control over the production. Right? But get this, they got spooked because of this. Steven Spielberg, arguably one of the greatest filmmakers to ever fucking live, Activision did not want to give him the rights to make a Call of Duty movie, and they instead sold to Paramount, where they'd have more control over the creative process. So, yeah, there is an alternate universe out there where we got a Call of Duty movie directed and produced by Steven fucking Spielberg. We just keep rolling fucking tails in this universe, is what it sounds like. Like, this dimension just keeps rolling fucking nat 1s instead of the 20s. We're fucking ourselves over, man. We could have had peak Kino. Now we're gonna have fucking another Fast and the Furious style fucking movie franchise. Like, great, awesome. The Rock is gonna be fucking Captain Price or something. Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get dark there. Chuck E. Cheese officially convicted of credit card fraud. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. Times are tough. Pizza ain't really cutting it for the Bills. All right, final little bit of news today. This is just nice info to have, you know, for the holiday season. We're almost there. So in case you do want to bring some nice merriment and wonder into your home, Home Depot will be selling a 7.5-foot tall animated Chewbacca for $350 this holiday season. This is a tweet from Discussing Film, officially confirmed. If you want to have something nice besides a tree standing tall in your fucking living room this year, you can have a furry Chewbacca wearing a Santa hat and holding a candy cane in a vaguely threatening manner. And yeah, that is our news for the week, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out while we got that done. Please hang out. If you're on Twitch, you can chill right here in the chat room. I will be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. We will be returning to play Counter-Strike. That's right. I still have not learned my lesson and keep going back to this game that abuses me. We'll be playing 3 rounds of Premier. Hopefully I could win one of those fucking games. We're 2 wins away from getting our actual ranking, which is probably going to be a strong 5,000. And yeah, we'll hop on that. After that, we will play some Turkey at the behest of Tesla. And finally, to close out the night, we will be progressing a little bit in Metal Eden, a game that I will be playing more of this week in an attempt to get finished. So, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me for Rat News Weekly. We'll be shutting down and coming back momentarily. Just hang out. If you're watching this on VOD, by the way, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the fuck out of you. I hope you have an amazing day, amazing evening, and please consider liking, commenting, or possibly even subscribing. It totally helps me. But yeah, I'll be back pretty soon. I'll see you guys in about 10 to 15 for some Counter-Strike. Bye, everybody.